हाँ, चलिए शुरू करते हैं आज का लाइव। हेलो। नाइस। तो आज हम लोग खेलेंगे शोकेस ऑफ ब्लडलाइन में भी। Yokozuna versus Hulk Hogan, King of the Ring, June 30, 1993. Yokozuna has two goals. Make Hulk Hogan suffer and regain the WWE Championship. अच्छा भाई ये आदमी. Nice, nice. Start this match. Let's go. भाई वो नहीं दिखा सकता, वो आवाज सुनाई नहीं दे रहा.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an event of international magnitude. Photographers from around the world as they are documenting Yokozuna's every move.
Coming down the aisle with Mr. Fuji is the champ from Polynesia Islands.
Listen to this! What a phenomenal ovation for the double. Intensity on the face of the champion. Challenger in the corner, looking more determined than I've ever seen. Michael Cole emanating from King of the Ring 1993 alongside Corey Graves and Byron Saxton, where Yokozuna hopes to regain the WWE Championship he lost in record time to Hulk Hogan.
Both men coming in with so much to prove. Hogan wants to prove his controversial WrestleMania win was no fluke. And he's also promised to finally slam the 550-pound giant right through the ring.
Yokozuna wants to erase the memory of his initial title reign that lasted mere seconds. He knows that a fresh Yokozuna can beat a fresh Hulk Hogan, and tonight is the chance to prove it.
Hulk Hogan, a five-time champion now. This is his first title defense.
The Hulkster has spent the last 2 months in Hollywood due to prior commitments, but you've got to understand that Hulk never expected to be WWE champion.
भाई ये समझ नहीं आया. Press S to grab, then E to initiate carry. In carry position, press C. अच्छा. While near the rope, or D to perform a carry attack.
Coming out of WrestleMania.
Well, now that Hogan has emerged from his paradise, the gravity of this situation with Yokozuna is going to hit him like thunder.
We know the sold-out crowd here in Dayton is firmly behind the Hulkster. Hogan is relying on the fans. He wants to hear them cheer. He wants to draw strength from all of them.
But Yokozuna is completely focused. He has not taken his eyes off Hogan since the bell rang. He is ready, believe me.
Has to find a way out of this. This is an event of international magnitude. Byron, photographers from around the world, including a large contingent from Japan, are documenting Yokozuna's every move.
A lot of pressure on the former champion. There is no way Mr. Fuji and Yokozuna can return to Japan and lose face.
And the Hulkster may have some self-imposed pressure. He not only wants to win, inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
And Yokozuna just loves backing Hogan into a corner like this. Relentless domination of the champion.
And Mr. Fuji looking on with much approval. There's no mistaking what that sinister smile of his means.
Oh, just nailing the double axe handle.
Oh, man. Some folks thought Bret Hart should have had this rematch against Hogan, but the president of WWE has made the controversial decision to give Yokozuna the title match.
Indeed, there will be no rematch for Bret, who, I might add, lost the title after Mr. Fuji interfered.
Oh, no. Bear hug of pride. This is not good for the Hulkster.
Yokozuna applying the pressure, squeezing the life out of Hulkamania. Now a big swing of momentum against Hogan.
Yokozuna making hope.
Bear hug. Well-placed elbow. We'll get you out of it.
That might be enough. Yes, it is.
What a counter. As we get deep into this match, you have to be impressed by a man the size of Yokozuna exhibiting this level. Yoko now. Belly-to-belly slam.
That's going to be the end of Hulkamania.
Jimmy Hart trying to rally. And a kick out by Hogan with authority.
Hulk Hogan's not done yet. Hulk Hogan is coming alive.
Yokozuna back to his feet. Big chop to Hogan. And Hogan's starting to hulk up here.
How many times have we seen this over the years?
These massive strikes from Yokozuna having absolutely no effect on Hogan.
Hogan fired up. Hogan's ready to go.
Hogan feeding off the energy of all the Hulkamaniacs.
And here comes Hulk. And Yokozuna being backed up to the ropes. Big boot.
I can't believe Yokozuna's still standing.
Hogan continuing to pour on the offense. A second big boot, but Yoko still on his feet.
Don't let up, Hulkster. Keep swinging, keep firing away.
That boot, Yoko staggering,
There we
he's
go.
down.
Drop the leg, Hogan. Drop the leg.
Hogan, leg drop. Here's the cover on Yoko. Who kicked out the leg drop?
What? Get Mr. Fuji out of there. Hogan feeding off the energy. Wait a minute. What is that photographer doing on the apron?
There's a match going on. What the heck?
What was that?
What in the world just happened here? Oh, no.
Yokozuna champs down. This one's for everything. Something of a cocky decision, him just stopping the pin like that.
Fast thinking saved him there.
Momentum is really on Yokozuna's side.
Yokozuna taking the fight to Hulk Hogan. The Hulkster's rocked. Got out of the way.
Fast press! Fast press! Fast press! Oh no, he just got busted wide open.
The official needs to take a look at that. Unleashing a barrage on their opponent.
The Hulkster picking his spots and targeting Yokozuna. Exactly what he planned to do to wear down the big man.
Misses big time.
The big man, Yokozuna, counters to gain the advantage.
Yokozuna dodges out of that.
Straight impact on the throat. Off the ropes into a...
Devastating leg drop.
Here we go. Cover. 2. No, the champ holds on.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
From the apron.
Oh, that opens the door for Hogan.
Ooh.
Holy, meet the barricade.
And we know that look well, gentlemen. It says, what you gonna do? Oh, target acquired and destroyed. He almost got caught by that one.
And Hogan with the big boot.
Hulk Hogan showing Yokozuna where the power lies. Get him, Hulkster.
Quite the battle brewing here between Hogan and Yokozuna.
This is exactly what the crowd wanted to see back at WrestleMania. We're locked in.
The incredible Hulk Hogan sets up his opponent for
And there it is. The title's not going anywhere tonight.
2. Got the shoulder up.
I don't believe it. How did the challengers survive that?
By the skin of their teeth. And don't expect the champ to start going easy on them now.
And no doubt Hogan has found a groove in this match. He can but got to make sure to heed the official's count. Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring. What a clothesline! Ouch! Yoko says this one's over. Standing bonsai drop.
The challenger might have what it takes to win this. And Yokozuna is once again champion. I can't believe it.
The winner of this bout, and new WWE Champion, Yokozuna. We have the official word. Yokozuna is indeed the new WWE Champion. We may have just witnessed the end of Hulkamania, gentlemen.
There's no may about it, Cole. Yokozuna just conquered Hogan, and every newspaper in Japan is going to be filled.
Michael Cole emanating from King of the Ring 1993 alongside Corey Graves and Byron Saxton, where Yokozuna hopes to regain the WWE Championship he lost in record time to Hulk Hogan.
Both men coming in with so much to prove. Hogan wants to prove his controversial WrestleMania win was no fluke. And he's also promised to finally slam the 550-pound giant right through the ring.
Yokozuna wants to erase the memory of his initial title reign that lasted mere seconds. He knows that a fresh Yokozuna can beat a fresh Hulk Hogan, and tonight is the chance to prove it.
Hulk Hogan, a 5-time champion now. This is his first title defense.
The Hulkster has spent the last 2 months in Hollywood due to prior commitments, but you've got to understand that Hulk never expected to be WWE Champion coming out of WrestleMania.
Well, now that Hogan has emerged from his paradise, the gravity of this situation with Yokozuna is going to hit him like thunder.
Trap Hogan in the corner, unleashed 2 more heavy attacks.
We know each man's strategy coming in. Yokozuna has added 50 pounds.
हमको restart करना बस.
Michael Cole emanating from King of the Ring 1993 alongside Corey Graves and Byron Saxton, where Yokozuna hopes to regain the WWE Championship he lost in record time to Hulk Hogan.
Both men coming in with so much to prove. Hogan wants to prove his controversial WrestleMania win was no fluke. And he's also promised to finally slam the 550-pound giant right through the ring.
Yokozuna wants to erase the memory of his initial title reign that lasted mere seconds. He knows that a fresh Yokozuna can beat a fresh Hulk Hogan, and tonight is the chance to prove it.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse. This is an event of international magnitude. Byron, photographers from around the world, including a large contingent from Japan, are documenting Yokozuna's every move.
A lot of pressure on the former champion. There is no way Mr. Fuji and Yokozuna can return to Japan and lose face.
And the Hulkster may have some self-imposed pressure. He not only wants to win, he stated that he wants to pick up the 550-pound Yokozuna and slam the giant's carcass through the ring.
Belly to belly! Vicious.
Picked up and being carried around now. Shoulder breaker. That is going to hurt.
Still so much more action to come after this amazing matchup. Of course, we have the King of the Ring finals later, but before then, there will be an 8-man tag team match with the Steiner brothers and the Head Shrinkers on opposite sides.
You want to talk about unfinished business from WrestleMania? Those two teams went to war back in Vegas, and I expect even more hard hits here tonight.
We know each man's strategy coming in. Yokozuna has added 50 pounds to his frame since WrestleMania, while Hogan has actually slimmed down since he captured the WWE Championship.
Indeed, we're going to see more speed, more endurance from the Hulkster. But now that Yokozuna has hit 550 pounds, every kick, every leg drop, and every bonsai drop will be even more impactful.
Hulk Hogan, a 5-time champion now. This is his first title defense.
The Hulkster has spent the last 2 months in Hollywood due to prior commitments, but you've got to understand that Hulk never expected to be WWE Champion coming out of WrestleMania.
Well, now that Hogan has emerged from his paradise.
Oh, no. Bear hug of pride. This is not.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hole.
Might have felt like he he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Big reversal from the Hulkster.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth. Several reversals, neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defenses. These two are finding an answer for everything.
Looks like he's coming back in.
Big boot by Hogan.
Hulk Hogan showing Yokozuna where the power lies. Get him, Hulkster.
Effective counter. As we get deep into this match, you have to be impressed by a man the size of...
Uh-oh, the beginning of the end. Incoming.
The leg drop.
Did the champ just close this out? Beautiful. Right into the cover.
2 count. Still in this. The title hangs in the balance.
The champion's shock is palpable. The champ will have to dig deeper now.
And look at Hogan. Never in a million years did the Hulkster expect him to kick out after that.
What?
Yoko now. Belly to...
Oh, God.
Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned? Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
Yokozuna on the move.
Big leg drop on the mark. Yokozuna demonstrating his full power. Hogan's in trouble.
Quite the battle brewing here between Hogan and Yokozuna.
This is exactly what the crowd wanted to see back at WrestleMania.
And that holds Hogan back.
He left an opening.
Belly-to-belly suplex.
Yoko says this one's over.
Can the champ recover from that?
Kicked out at 1. Even the ref can't believe it.
What? What just...
Yoko says this one's over.
The challenger clearing a path to the title. The title still hanging in the balance.
Resilience of a champion on display. I don't think anyone inside this building was expecting a kick out after that move from Yokozuna.
And the pitch. Extending their opponent's arm.
Oh, man. Leg drop arm breaker.
Hulk Hogan, Yokozuna, two giants who will not stay down.
And they are fighting for the greatest prize in our sport.
Solo is coming and got the dodge quick. So much damage inflicted.
Oh, he timed that counter well. Heel hook. Look at this. Oh, that's so painful.
It's hard to watch, too.
Yokozuna turns it around.
He's quick to get out of the way there.
Yes, press. What a reversal. German suplex. Yoko says this one's over.
You like pancakes? We might see a new champion crown.
2.
And Yokozuna is once again champion.
I can't believe it.
The winner of this bout, and new
Tag team wrestling.
One of the toughest teams in WWE history.
Nearly 600 pounds of pure savagery.
Is a tag team match set for 1 fall. All the way to the ring, accompanied by Alpha at a combined weight of 565 pounds. Samu and Fatu, the
too.
The Steiner brothers getting a tremendous... Big fight feel in Las Vegas as Gladiators face off here at WrestleMania 9.
And we are watching four men who would have been right at home inside of a Roman Coliseum. The Head Shrinkers and the Steiners are ready for a true battle.
Both teams are relatively new to WWE, but we've seen that each duo is not afraid to get physical. Each side is looking for their first WrestleMania win, and they will do anything to earn it.
Boom! What a right! Gosh. The Head Shrinkers accompanied to ringside by Alpha, but he's not the only tag team legend serving.
Now turn up the pace and now turn up the pace and look to connect with two light combos in the next 30 seconds.
A managerial role tonight.
That's right, Michael. Just like Alpha, Mr. Fuji earned many WWE tag titles as a wrestler, but now he's hoping to lead Yokozuna to the WWE Championship.
And looking at all the top young talent in this ring, I see many other main event stars of the future that could follow the lineage of Yoko.
Ooh. Forearm right to the jaw.
Getting him right into the corner.
Oh, that can flatten you.
Crushed in the corner. WrestleMania 9 shaping up to be a big night in the tag division, guys.
Indeed it is, Michael. Two great young teams competing now. And later tonight, none other than Hulk Hogan will lead the Megamaniacs against Money Inc.
Once you've got Fatu in the ring with Rick Steiner, use an Irish whip to send Rick into the rope to set up a huge rebound attack.
For the tag team titles. Odds makers in Nevada have the smart money on Hulk Hogan leaving Vegas with the gold tonight. There may be an abundance of togas in the arena today, but you're not going to see a lot of Greco-Roman wrestling out of the Head Shrinkers. They're just looking to hurt the Steiners.
And that actually may help Samu and Fatu here. The Steiner brothers have earned most of their wins by utilizing their amateur wrestling skill set. I can't imagine they'll get many grappling up.
It's an Irish vibe. Once you've got Fatu in the ring, Rick Steiner use an Irish vibe to send Rick into the ropes to send up a huge rebound attack.
Opportunities against dedicated brawlers like the Head Shrinkers. Got.
And there goes Steiner sent outside the ring.
Fatu like a one-man wrecking machine right now, cleaning house.
Oh, look at this, the power by Scott Steiner.
But the tag was made and Scott not aware.
Big kick.
Scott Steiner did not see the blind tag made by Samu.
Oh, this is not looking good for Steiner.
And this is what the Head Shrinkers do. Top-tier tag team wrestling. Steiner didn't see the tag, decided to hot dog around, and got a foot in the face for it. Boom!
As we find ourselves surrounded by all this pageantry, do you think either of these teams is feeling the pressure of their first WrestleMania?
I can tell you that Samu and Fatu truly did not care. Alpha has turned these men into brutal fighters who simply want to destroy their opponents no matter where the fight takes place.
And as for the Steiners, we know they have big match experience, tons of amateur championship bouts in college, and some of WCW's biggest events. But even those can't hold a candle to the spectacle of WrestleMania.
You have to question what kind of malintent is behind a powerbomb with that much force.
And he's letting his prey stumble right into his trap.
Stops that offense.
And I can see some fresh blood on the face of Steiner now.
And that was an efficient form of offense with that move.
And we are really seeing the amazing skill sets of all four men in this tag team showcase.
Well, we already knew about the brawling of the Head Shrinkers and the grappling of the Steiners, but men as big as these four behemoths should not be able to fly around the ring like they have thus far.
It is made for an extremely tough act to follow, guys.
In off the tag.
Got Steiner is fired up and ready to go.
He's really pushing the limit here, getting close to a countout.
Back in the nick of time.
Oh, right into a counter. Before this match began, you heard the Steiner speak backstage. Scott saying, quote, "Me and my brother are going to go out with a game plan and do what we do best, and that's wrestle."
That's all well and good for the Steiner brothers, but Alpha has gone on record saying that his men are looking to tear Takeoff.
Flying headbutt.
And he's being somewhat backed into a corner right now.
After that, maybe it's time to tag out for a second. Shoulder tackle.
And Fatu may have felt that coming. Ooh.
Oh. Positioning the arm, big leg drop. No, don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Oh my gosh, that's gross.
एक मिनट क्या था? With this pinfall submission, it's time to put the Steiners away for good. The path of last resistance means you should shrink some heads with your double face plant finisher in the ring. Space between your opponents. Your opponent standing dazed in your corner with a finished store. क्या है? Face plant finisher moves. इसका तो है ही नहीं.
Tag made.
एक मिनट moves में.
Clotheslines.
Good Lord.
So effective.
Roundhouse kick on the mark. Gets driven into the corner.
Tag. Double team coming. Oh, face first.
That's it. No way the Steiners come back now.
Ooh, what a jumping headbutt.
Kneecap goes right into the face to halt the attack. This could be it. It could end right here. I guess he doesn't think he's done enough damage to put this one away yet. Draped across the top rope.
Flying forward. His stamina is getting tested here.
Ringing the arm. Looking now for a top wrist lock.
Now starts to fight out with some punches to the gut.
String of counters. Ow!
Going for the pin for the win. And a kick out at two.
Obviously still has some fight left.
Fatu got surprised there. Line. He tags in his partner. Standing drop kick.
Great ups.
Sama wears the shoulders down. This could be it. And the head shrinkers get the win.
Here are your winners, Samu and Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
And what a huge win for the head shrinkers tonight.
Samu and Fatu making their family proud and proving themselves as top contenders in the tag division.
चलो सब अनलॉक हो गया. Hey, let's put this in the simplest of all terms. Dwayne The Rock Johnson is the biggest celebrity on the face of the planet today. Okay. Now there's a blue chipper, the people's champion, or as we know him right now, the final boss. Now there's okay, repeat it. The Rock has always commanded all the attention in the arena since the very first moment he made his WWE debut at the 1996 Survivor Series. Okay. Born in the business, The Rock would become one of the first ever third-generation superstar following the footsteps of his father. And trained father who had competed in WWE rings before him. Dwayne had a huge responsibility as a legacy, and you have to take it so seriously. With incredibly high expectations, the great one surpassed them all. Along with the usual achievements, if your name is The Rock, 2 Intercontinental Championships, 5 Tag Team Championships, 8 WWE Heavyweight Championship, a Royal Rumble victory, not even to forget the fact that The Rock once led an entire nation. The Rock has one of the more noteworthy feats in WWE history. Airing WrestleMania victories over Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and John Cena. Each of these men are known as the faces of their respective era. Each of these men found out what happens when you go. One on one. Oh, you know the rest. Of course, The Rock rivals Stone Cold Steve Austin's popularity during the Wanted Attitude Era. I skip kara yaar.
And here comes the number one contender, at least for tonight, Rocky Maivia.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall.
You can see it in everyone's eyes. The Intercontinental title hangs in the balance tonight in a match between our refined champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and the young challenger, Rocky Maivia.
Rocky Maivia has a lot to prove here. The third-generation up-and-comer would love nothing more than to grab his first championship tonight and send a message to the WWE that Rocky Maivia has arrived.
But Hunter Hearst Helmsley will do everything in his considerable power to stop that from happening. And as far as Helmsley is concerned, Maivia is barely even worth his time. And conspicuous by his act. Maivia gets stonewalled.
He dodges out of danger. Sent straight into the barricade. Maivia is ready for that. Submission is in tight, but is this the smartest form? And it rolls him off.
Time for him to get back to the ring.
No one wants a count out here.
He's able to beat the count just in time.
Rolled up from behind. This could be it.
And into the pin. Title on the line.
Oh, the champion is going for the cover.
No, he kicks out.
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
Stepped aside, avoiding damage.
Before this match, I was talking to Helmsley, and he said he can beat the snot out of this Maivia kid in less than 10 minutes. In fact, he was showing me on his watch. Did you know he has a timepiece that costs $20,000?
Confident words from Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Not sure how relevant his timepiece is to this match, though, Corey.
It isn't relevant. I just wanted to share an example of how far ahead in the game of life Helmsley is.
Oh, brother.
What's it going to take for Hunter Hearst Helmsley?
Uh-oh, the Cobra Clutch is applied.
The Cobra Clutch!
Elbows trying to free himself.
एक मिनट भाई 45 seconds. Now apply some pressure and connect with 2 heavy combos in the next.
And he escapes.
Connects! Saw it coming! Intercontinental Championship at stake right here in Lowell, Massachusetts. We're expecting an emotional night for all of us, considering that Shawn Michaels will forfeit the WWE Championship live tonight.
Yeah, I saw a very dejected HBK earlier today. I couldn't even get him to crack a smile at all.
Well, that's just because no one's ever happy to see you, Saxton.
Helmsley has the momentum against him here.
Maivia keeps...
Now that you have got some momentum, take to the sky and hit Hunter in the ring with a big top rope dive. See your dude.
bringing the energy, and Helmsley has no answer.
Taking flight through the air and connects. Trying to do as much damage as humanly possible.
But at what cost?
And now he's back into the ring. Maivia way up high.
From the top.
Double axe handle.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Maivia took to the sky and executed that high risk perfectly. I don't think Helmsley had that scouted at all.
He's able to reverse it.
And even before the bell rang tonight, I think Hunter Hearst...
Let's get good. Send Triple H crashing into the corner with an Irish wipe to grab him.
Helmsley has been trying to frustrate Rocky. He's trying to say, hey, young fella, we're going to do things at my pace, not yours.
Rocky, the 6'5", around 270-pound stud.
Hunter whipped into the corner. Nobody home. Rocky hit hard. And now Hunter looks to take over this match.
Helmsley muscling Maivia up to the top turnbuckle and a big right hand.
Helmsley with something big in mind here for his challenger tonight.
Well, this is just blatant disrespect from the arrogant champion.
Almost daring Rocky, hey, you really want my title? You really think you're going to be Intercontinental Champion?
Up to the top. Hooking Rocky into a superplex. This could be it. Can Hunter capitalize? This could be it. Hook of the leg and a cover, and Rocky stays in it, getting his shoulder up.
Still not enough to put out the flame of Rocky Maivia.
Hunter has to be asking himself, what else do I have in my arsenal? And I think we may get our answer, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, I believe, before this one's over. Hunter hooking Rocky, taking his time, looking to put him away.
And Maivia just collapsed.
This just shows you how much damage Hunter Hearst Helmsley has inflicted on the challenger in this matchup.
I think Maivia's done. Official might want to step in, call this one.
The official checking on Rocky. Hunter Hearst Helmsley believes this is close to being over. Lifting him back up again. Rocky rolled through. Shoulders down. Rocky wins the title.
Rocky Maivia has shocked Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Here is your winner and the new Intercontinental Champion, Rocky Maivia.
We have a new Intercontinental Champion.
Triple H का नया let's do that. Just, but there wouldn't be a final boss. There wouldn't even be a bloodline. It was for the Rock's grandfather, the High Chief Peter Maivia. You can think of him as the first boss, predecessor to the tribal chief. भाई अब तू क्यों बोल रहा है? तू तो खुद धोखेबाज निकला।
Uh-oh, somebody called the local zoo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a steel cage match.
And strolling down the aisle, the opponent of George Steele, Peter Maivia.
Always a chaotic matchup.
Steel cage match underway. Peter Maivia versus George the Animal Steel. Most of the matches between Peter Maivia and George Steel have ended inconclusively, but this time we'll have a winner.
These are two very different men, Cole. The High Chief is a man of great pride and respect for the ring, while Steel is, well, he's an animal. I can't think of two opponents with more opposing styles.
You said it, Corey. Let's just hope this one gets taken care of in the ring tonight. George the Animal Steel might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost a match by countout to the High Chief.
In Steel's defense, I'm not sure he knows how to count exactly, or how to read a rule book. So he's got to be happy to be in this cage.
Well, Maivia is called the High Chief in part because of his commanding presence in the ring. He's more than ready for what the animal will throw at him, even inside a cage.
Ooh, bulldog!
One-handed.
The High Chief just refusing to be intimidated.
The animal has no idea what to make of Maivia.
Two very opposing styles in every sense of the word, Corey. High Chief Maivia is a much more physically gifted and talented athlete in the ring than Steel. What's it going to take for the animal to get the upper hand here?
Well, he's got to be even more chaotic than ever inside this cage. Nothing about Steel makes sense to someone as traditional as Maivia. There's never any telling what the animal's going to do in a match, and he needs to keep it that way.
Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between Maivia and Steel as competitors. One man based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks, too.
Indeed, Michael. Just look at the sculpted physique of the High Chief. And the tribal tattoos on his body are extremely intricate and definitely eye-catching.
And Steel is from the heavens. Big body splash from the top.
Look at Maivia going to work on the animal.
The High Chief has all the answers right now. Oh my gosh, what impact!
Maivia just dominated the animal with that one.
Peter Maivia now with the upper hand.
And you can see Steel is struggling to weather the storm with the High Chief.
He just flipped the script there.
When a man like Peter Maivia signs up for a match with the animal, he doesn't know what to expect, just to expect anything in the world.
Peter Maivia knows full well that he's in for some unusual treatment tonight. In fact, Steel often has trouble finding opponents due to his erratic nature.
But when nice takedown. Stack them up. Able to turn it into a cover of their own. Reverses the pin attempt. Quick shoulder up.
It'll take more than that to hold him down.
Took him out at the knee.
Focus that attack at the base. Can't put together much offense with no base.
He's just unloading now, landing every shot he can find.
Yeah, it might be able to really figure the animal out here.
George beats him to the punch. Starting up the side of the cage now.
Not an easy climb, even when you aren't in the middle of a match. Pulls the legs. Oh.
The High Chief Peter Maivia really making a name for himself at WWE, but he's had plenty of experience.
Soaring. Bam.
That unraveled on George.
Uh-oh.
Counter. Saw it coming. They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down, and ouch.
Goodness gracious.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Just grounded and pounded. Reversal. And that turns things around.
Ooh, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Whenever the opportunity presents itself, head tail with the signature. क्या है? Win the match anyway. The animal is reeling now. Connect with the finisher in the next 90 seconds and look to especially at head of the ground.
Great trouble here. Can he get it fully locked in?
A stump puller. Stretching and bending the leg.
Piece of bits. He tapped out. And the High Chief defeats the animal.
Here is your winner, High Chief Peter
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive victory for the High Chief, Peter Maivia.
George Steele is one tough animal, but the way Maivia faced him in the cage tonight just
That's good. I mean, it's not that I don't want that, but